Hello fellow farmers, welcome to another video. Today is going to be the last video of our exploring the Avalanche ecosystem. So we already did 3 videos, if I'm not mistaken, exploring all kinds of platforms and farms present into the Avalanche ecosystem. And we saw Snowball, we saw Teddy, Pangolin, and many others. If you didn't see the video, they're gonna be the previous videos before this one. I think we already made 3 videos, but anyways, today we're gonna end with the 2 biggest, which right now are TraderJoe's and Benqi. Well, Benqi, if you're not familiar, Benqi is the OG. It was the first one since the beginning. Since before the incentive program started, they were already there. They were the only place where you could just stake your stable coins or your AVAX, and you could also borrow money against the tokens you deposited. So that's why this is going to be the very first one we're going to see today. So here we have Benqi. It's a very simple, very minimalist. I already covered it here in the channel. Very minimalist website. And once you get here, it's hidden right here, but it says markets. Once you click right here, you will see this page, and this page is very simple. You can deposit your tokens and you're gonna get a deposit APY and a distribution APY. So you're gonna get paid these 2 values combined. So you're gonna get more or less 8.6% APY. And you can also choose to use this token as collateral. So it means you're gonna be able to get more or less 60% of the value you deposited. But anyways, you can see right here that one AVAX right now is 67.96, and you're gonna get 8.6% APY. But you can also choose from all these other tokens. We have USDC, we have stable coins like USDC, USDT, and DAI. You can see right here that it's very low. You can see right here that Benqi is paying very low for USDC and also for USDT. USDT is already a little bit better. It's 10%. DAI, we have 7% more or less. We have 2% with Bitcoin. We have 1% with Ethereum. We have almost 7%. We have around 7% with Link. And with Key, we have 66%. Key being the native token of Benqi. So once you deposited your token, you can go and borrow against it, and you can choose to borrow in either one of these tokens right here. The same way you deposit it, you can borrow in either one of those, and you're gonna have the fee that you're gonna pay, but also because we have some incentives still running, you're gonna get some incentives back. So you have to subtract 10, you have to subtract 2 from this 10. So if you borrow AVAX, you're actually gonna be paying 8% APY, which is not so bad. Since I don't have anything deposited right now, I cannot show you what are the other borrow APYs you can pay with the other tokens, but they are more or less around this right here. Some are gonna go towards the low 20s, but more or less everything is around the teens. So this is basically it with Benqi. Benqi is very straightforward. Just come here, deposit your tokens, earn your APY. You can also put it as collateral and borrow against it. Very simple. When the Avalanche Rush incentive program just started, you were getting something like 20 to 30% in distribution, in rewards, plus everything was very, very high. So I remember in the beginning, for staking AVAX and for staking stablecoins, I was getting something like 80% for me to deposit, and I was also getting paid to borrow money because the incentives were so high. I was getting paid more or less like 20%, 10%, I can remember, for borrowing. So I was borrowing for negative interest. I was getting paid, which was pretty cool. So anyways, this is the biggest one. So this is the biggest platform in TVL right now in the Avalanche ecosystem. But now let's go to TraderJoe's, which for me is the best one. If we don't compare TVLs, because there's so much you can do over there. So right here we are in TraderJoe's. So let's check the pools. The pools is where the crazy APRs are. So if you take a look right here, We have a bunch of pools that are very low in liquidity, but they have very high APRs. So these are the fees accumulating over here, and this right here is the liquidity for each pool. You can see Duke for an AVAX, there's only $5 staked right here in this pool. There's only $5 of liquidity in this pool, so there's probably no one here, just one person staking. They're getting 4,795% APR. But again, if you go to some triple digits like AVAX and ICE, you're getting 152%. They're steady in AVAX, we're getting 124%, and then we get the more normal APRs. Remember, this is APR, it's not APY, so you still need to compound this. So if you want to know what's the API, which is going to be way bigger, you need to go to APR2APY.com, and you're going to choose how often you're going to compound. Like if you're going to harvest and stake again every week, every day, every month, the APY is going to change. But now let's check the farms. You can see the first two, you're going to get some boosted rewards for a limited time. So these right here are going to earn a little bit more than they're used to because they are for a limited time only. And if we filter by APR, you can see we have AVAX chart, AVAX steady, and the APRs, not APY, are around 300. Now, if we want to, now let's do the math ourselves. We go to APR to APY, and it was what, 333? Okay, and we compound that monthly. So once a month, we harvest everything and we buy more LP tokens and we stake them again. By the end of the year, you're gonna have 1,745%. If we do this weekly, you're gonna have 2,000%. If you do this daily, you have 2,500%. So it's up to you. What is your compounding period? If it's shorter, you're gonna get paid more. If it's longer, you're gonna get paid less. So we have a lot of very high 300s. We have 356, 333, 306, and then we go to AVAX time, which is giving you high 300s, high 200s, 278%. Then we go to the lower 200s, and key AVAX is actually pretty good if you're still bullish in the Avalanche ecosystem. Then we also have some stable compares, and you can see we have 5 pages of this. So let's go to the second page, 159, 153, 151, another stable coin, USDT, we have Penguin, we have AVAX X AVA, and you can see that the prices get lower and lower by time. We have also Yak AVAX if you're bullish on Yak, for being one of the biggest platforms, and because it's auto compounding, so many people might join UDAC and this might inflate the value of the token. So if you're bullish on Yak and AVAX, this right here is a very good, it's a very nice pool for you. So anyways, let's go to stake. And if we stake our Joe, so if we buy Joe, you can stake the Joe and you're gonna get paid in X Joe. And you can also stake this actual, but only for staking your Joe, you're gonna make around 22% APR. So 22% APR, and we got 22.5, and we compound that daily or weekly, you can see it's gonna be around 25% a year. And as I said, you can also stake the X Joe. So this is it. This is everything you need to know, and all the best farms you need to know present right here in the Avalanche ecosystem. So now I need you guys to help me. To where should we go next? To what blockchain should we go next? Do we want to go to Polygon? Do we want to go to Binance Smart Chain? Do we want to go to Phantom, which is one of my favorites? Now also we have Celo. We can also explore Celo. I already did a video about it, but it's up to you guys. Recently I've heard of Arbitrum, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, and Optimism. So if you also want to check one of those out, please just leave it down in the comments below, so I also know you guys got all the way to the end of the video. So anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.